Ah, look at those calipers. It's a Hawaiian blue. I painted those. Also painted my winter wheels in a graphite metallic with a 2K clear coat. Looking really good, huh? But at the post office, supposedly, I got those little center caps. Go right there in that small little center cap and just cover up that main lug going to the drive shaft. Looking pretty good though, huh? Pretty good. So I figured on a beautiful day like today here in Colorado, we would take out the Qronge Lava E-Trike and get some stuff done. Gotta go to the post office, but I got some dog food to get and maybe some sweet tea and some other things, and it'd be nice just to take out the trike for the day on a nice mellow day. So I figured, why not? Come along, ride with me, run some errands, get some things, and just get some stuff done. And you could see what it's like on the Qronge Lava E-Trike. Let's go. All right, start this thing up. Boom. Go ahead and put it in the top mode here. Horn works, let's go. Whew, what a great day, everybody. I figured it'd be just a fantastic day, just to chill, cruise along, a mellow day, you know, not just zipping along going 30 and 40 miles an hour like I usually do. I just figured today would be just a fantastic day to take you all along a mellow, chill ride on this Qronge Lava E-Trike. Now, this thing's functional. Is it practical? Yes. Is it sporty? No. But it is practical, but most of all, it's fun. And that's what I like about it. So let's go. So some of the things that I love about this bike is the stability when you're going straight. Now around corners and stuff, of course you don't want to take those too fast, but then again, this bike doesn't go much over 15 miles per hour anyways. So there is that. But again, you just want to be careful around sharp turns and corners and things like that. Even dips in the roads when you're going into a turn or whatever, you got to be pretty careful with on those. But overall, the bike is super stable, and like I said, it's just a ton of fun. Now around here, we've got a lot of things. We got beautiful mountains, beautiful valleys, beautiful rivers, beautiful streams, but we also have golf courses. We also have pickleball courts. We also have pools and lake areas and beach areas on the lakes and stuff like that, where I think this bike, not only for like running errands and going to the grocery store, commuting, things like that. But I really think that this bike is great for carrying all those recreational items, whether you're carrying a bunch of towels and stuff to the pool, whether you're carrying a bunch of rackets to the pickleball court or tennis courts, you know, whether you're carrying your golf clubs, you know, no matter what you're doing, I think this bike really suits a lot of people's needs. Now, we just came down Whiskey Hill there, and you know, I get a lot of messages and a lot of people wondering about these mechanical brakes. Well, thing is, it's got mechanical brakes, but you're not going at a high speed with this bike either, and you're also not a lot of weight to this bike. It's not a super heavy bike because it doesn't have a real big bulky battery, and that's a 36 volt 15 amp hour battery, so you're not pushing a lot of weight either. So having mechanical brakes on something that's not like a high performance electrical e-bike or vehicle, I think is okay when it comes to something like this. So to me, it's just fine. Here's the pickleball courts. And like I said, you could turn those corners pretty decently. Just do it at a moderate speed. Don't be reckless and you'll be fine. But right now I'm throttle only right now, 16 miles an hour, 17 miles an hour. So I think on the battery on a full charge, you're going to get a little bit over. You can see the cruise control sets into. I really think that you could, that Audi's beautiful. I love my Audi. I love all Audis. But I really think that this bike is great for a large demographic. And it's not just old people going to play shuffleboard or pickleball or whatever. Look at this thing. I'm reviewing this crazy thing. Hey, how you doing? Look how big you're getting.
Just turned 5. We managed a half decade of parents.
I just graduated, well, both mine just graduated college, so I'm free. One married.
That's good.
Yep, so I'm almost there. But yeah, look at this thing. Is this not crazy?
It's good for, I mean, for the right person. That's great.
I think it's a great shuffleboard if you live in Florida and you play shuffleboard or pickleball. It's probably good.
I mean, the gear carrying's sweet too.
Hey, take the kids' stuff to the pool while they're riding on something faster and cooler than you are.
Yeah.
Jamie, have a good one.
Yeah, man.
The old firehouse, if y'all remember that old place that I used to live. Some good memories there. That's where this channel started, is at the old firehouse. This thing is a hoot. An absolute freaking hoot. Oh my gosh, so fun. It's just super stable when you're going straight. And like for a lot of people that just, you know, that just don't want to get on a two-wheel vehicle, I think it's great. I'm not just saying if you're young or old or whatever. I think it's just great to get on something like this, no matter what your age is. It's a lot of fun. I think even some of the kids that go to school that have a lot of books to carry or whatever and don't want to carry their books in their backpack, and their parents don't want them like necessarily on a high-speed e-bike or Suron or something, this is a good alternative. If they just want something where they don't have to walk to school, they can literally carry all their books, laptop, everything in that back basket there and don't have to carry the backpack on their back and worry about their weight. So I think it's a great alternative for a school commuter too. So it sure as heck beats walking, and it sure as heck beats carrying all that stuff on your back walking, or even on just a normal bike or e-bike. So it's got advantages for, I think, a student or even a teacher as well. So there is that factor to think about. But overall, it's super unevasive. It doesn't really offend anybody. Nobody's gonna freak out. They're gonna smile and think that you're kind of fun or just out having a good time. They're not gonna think that, you know, that you're out raising hell or doing anything crazy on this e-bike. They're just not. Now, you can see that I'm getting up to 19, 20 miles an hour, even though it says the limit on it's 15. Again, I just think that's, you know, the battery having a lot of boom to it too, so there's that part. And now, if you're wondering why I'm going through the stop signs, you're allowed to go through the stop signs here in Colorado on a Class 1, Class 2 e-bike. You're allowed to go through the stop signs as long as you're pedaling your e-bike, so, and you're not going fast. I think you can go like 15 miles an hour or whatever. And I think that law applies to a couple different states, but it definitely applies to Colorado. So if you live here in Colorado and you're not on like a Class 3 e-bike, you can pedal through the stops if there's no traffic coming. Just look both ways, boys and girls, look both ways. We'll get an idea of kind of what the range on this thing would be again as well on a normal commute. So that'd be good to see as well.
How are you?
I've got a YouTube channel where I review these e-bikes and e-trikes, so they sent me an e-trike to review, so cool. I'm gonna take advantage of it today. How are you doing? How's that Avon?
I love it.
That's a great bike, by the way.
I love it. The price point is really
How you doing? Good, I like your bike. See, what a cool little kid. He's like, just come on, go buy me, Grandpa. Basically is what he was doing. Yeah, that's what you get when you ride one of these. People just let you get right by. But man, I will say, like I've said before, this thing is just a ton of fun. And if just on a mellow day, like you're going down to one of the local concerts or music shows or whatever, or even bar hopping or whatever, I think it's a good bike to have a little bit more stability, especially if you had, one or two many cervezas. Might be a good idea to get on something that's more traditional of a trike than anything. That it's a super blast to ride. It really, really is. I'm really enjoying this ride. Hope y'all enjoying the ride too. It's a fun bike. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's head on up to the post office here, and then we're gonna go to the store, grab some things, and head on back to the house. But just a great day to ride along on a Qronge Lava electric trike. Super fun. Let's go. Oh man, look at that. That is the Eagle River, boys and girls. Looking good. The water's just clear. It's like the perfect time to fish right now too. Going into fall and you get those cooler nights. It's really good on the fish too. They're at a much lower stress level as we get cooler from the heat of the summer. So fishing's a lot more fun, and it's a lot more easier to catch and release those fish too because they're not as stressed out. All right, we're gonna cross here. Kind of a blind spot there. Let's cruise on over this way. We'll get into the bike lane. This is actually a bike, or turns into a bike lane here, so we'll go ahead and get on this right here. Gorgeous. Building another apartment over there. Imagine that. And these were built a few years ago. So the Piedmont apartments. I got some friends that live up there. My friend Anthony lives up there. Did some work for him on his beautiful place. Got a gorgeous place. He's an interior decorator. I think he goes back and forth to Texas a lot. Just super talented dude. And just a hoot of a guy to be around. Especially like on closing days of the mountain or whatever. Just a really good spirit of a guy. All right, we've made it to the town of Avon. So that's pretty cool. So we got out of Eagleville, we're now in Avon. And like I said, we can pedal through stop signs here in Colorado. So if you're counting how many stop signs I'm running, I get like a lot of messages, especially when it comes to like a lot of the more performance type bikes. Like, there is a stop sign, you didn't slow down. You know, Colorado's just, we got different laws here, different rules, and plus I'm looking both ways. I'm not, you know, acting a fool regardless. I'm not breaking the law or acting a fool, so not too bad at all. Let's see if we got what we came for. And also a good thing about having an e-trike or an e-bike is the curbside parking that you get. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's jet on down through here and get some groceries and some snacky cakes. Those brakes actually work really good for mechanical brakes. I mean, they're skin the tires when you stop. I mean, what more do you really want? Whether they're mechanical or hydraulic, I mean, what more do you want? I mean, it's not like this bike's going 30 miles an hour and weighs 150 pounds or anything. I mean, it's all relative to what you got. What you got is usually telling you what you need, I guess is a good way to look at it. Yeah, look at that. Just hopping right on, man. Hopping right on. And then you get right here and get right into the bike lane. It handled that terrain pretty well right there. That's pretty decent. I'm not disappointed. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. All right. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, let's go to the store and grab some stuff and load up the Qronge Lava E-Trike with some groceries and dog food and stuff. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty freaking cool. All right, let's lock this thing up and get some groceries. It comes with its own phone holder and its own lock. Pretty cool. As you can see, we got all the necessary food groups: potatoes, steak, bananas, soda pop, candy bars, sweet tea, pizza, bread, cinnamon buns, most importantly, dog food. Now, what I love about this bike too, and I talked about this before, is just the parking mode. Just hold in the brakes, click that in, and it parks it. Now, keep in mind, the bike does not have reverse on it. I've had people wonder, since it's a trike, if it had reverse on it. It does not have reverse on it. It could be something they could maybe add on to a version in the future or something, but this one does not have reverse on it. So far we've went almost 5 miles. Again, top speed 19 miles per hour, and we've averaged 12 miles per hour on our journey so far. So let's continue on the Qronge Lava electric trike. Yeah, this thing's handling the bike path terrific. I mean, it just handles all the biking lanes and bike paths super amazingly well. And you even have the freedom of going a little bit off-road because it is a trike compared to, you know, just a normal bike. So that's good too. Try some pedaling here. Get some of that exercise action in. You are fully connected to the bike when pedaling this thing. That's the good thing. And the cadence sensor is really nice too on this bike. It picks it up at a good even pace. It doesn't jerk you, and it's not delayed like 2 and 3 seconds. So as far as the cadence sensor on this bike, it's super nice. So if you're wondering what the mystery is to a good e-bike, that having a good e-bike is having an e-bike that you like. So even though this trike might not be the e-bike for you, it may be the e-bike for someone. So if you're one of those people that want to get out with your friends and family, because everybody's got these e-bikes now and these e-motos, and you just aren't into 2 wheels and you want more stability, but you still want to go out with your friends, you just don't want to get on the 2-wheeled e-bikes and the 2-wheeled scooters and the 1-wheels and things like that. Well, this is your chance to do it, and to do it at an extremely unbelievable price. I think the retail on this thing right now is like $1,099, and that's just amazing. That's free shipping. So think about that too. It comes in a big square box, and they're shipping it to you for free for $10.99. If you use my discount code too, you'll save $50. I'll leave that down below. Have to mess with them. There's Lance's place. He's one of my friends. He's got an Audi or 3 as well. A lot of Audis in this neighborhood. I think one day I came through here and just on this road alone, I counted 16 Audis just on this road. There's 1, there's 2 there, for example. It's crazy, man. And you know, there's another one up here that I know of just because I live here. And he's probably in his driveway right now. Yeah, it's insane. I'm talking about how many Audis are on my road, and I'm saying there's like 16 on this road. It's a pretty decent long road, but there's 16 of them. But just in this like 1/16 of a mile, there's 3. There's the 3rd one. It's no joke. Everybody's got Audis here. It's crazy. And there's more up here. This is funny too. I'm going to show you this part as well. I mean, again, we haven't even went a 1/16 of a mile, literally just up my road. And there's another one. So it's funny, man. It's a lot of Audis. Just in a little stretch there was 4. Supposedly peaks at 900 watts. And I don't know what the control amps are on this thing, but I'm about to go up one of the longest, steepest hill climbs in the valley. And I don't know of any other 36-volt vehicle that's actually made it. So let's go. All right, I am gonna pop this into mode 5. I'm gonna see how much battery that we got left here. And we're gonna pedal it and give it throttle. We're gonna kind of do a little bit of everything here. And you know, I don't expect this thing at 36 volts to go up this hill very easily. I really don't. I'm gonna switch gears on this thing too. So you can switch gears on it. Much easier to pedal when you're pedal assist. See there, you got pedal assist going. Super nice. Super nice. So right now I'm going like 10 miles per hour up Whiskey Hill on a 36 volt e-bike, which in my opinion is great. We're still doing it, man. Check this out. All right, let's put it there. Look at that. It's gonna make it up Whiskey Hill, man. One of the steepest, longest roads in the county. That's super impressive. So cruising up right under 10 miles per hour up one of the longest, steepest hills in the county. That's really impressive, because 36 volt e-bikes, or let alone e-trikes, let alone with a load in the back, just don't make it up these hills. And this one right here, if we ran around town all day, put almost 9 miles on it in mode 5, really pushing it to its speed limit and its battery limit and its range limit. And it's still going up the hill right under 10 miles an hour. All right, now the real challenge is making it up the driveway here. Can we do it to finish the day and get our ice cream in the freezer? This driveway's no joke. The UPS man and FedEx man don't even come up this thing. And we've made it. Look there. That's just freaking awesome. Let's see what the stats are. Remember, lock your handles, boys and girls. And it doesn't go nowhere. The Qronge Lava E-Trike. I freaking love this thing. I absolutely love it. We got all these groceries. There's no way I could have carried that in a backpack, much less what I want to if I could. Our stats. Check this out. Up to 20 miles per hour. Our range was right at 9 miles. Right at 9 miles. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 battery bars left on this thing, which is telling me this bike easily is going to get you 30 miles. The seat, I call that thing a saddle. You got an adjustable backrest saddle. It does come with mirrors. It does come with the front basket. I just took those off because I don't use them. This is the most I will ever get on my e-bike, nor would I want to carry. I wouldn't want to carry a bunch of stuff, even though you can. It's super cool. Now remember, when assembling this bike and get it together, you have to have the battery on the on position with the key or it will not start, which is a good safety feature too, because if you take that key out, nobody's going to be able to start that bike. And that's not a bike that you're going to go down the hill with real fast anyway. And even if they did, you'd probably outrun them, even if they did have it started. I can get this bike in the garage, get my ice cream in the freezer. Fire's looking good. Speaking of looking good, Colorado's looking good. It's looking great right now. Absolutely love this e-trike. I never in a million years thought that I would like an e-bike or an e-trike or an electrical tricycle, an electrical trike, an e-trike. There's all kinds of names for this thing. Never in a million years did I think I'd be enjoying this, but now that I've got one, I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying it. And just the flexibility and the things that you could do with it are limitless. Absolutely limitless. It's the Qronge Lava electric e-trike. Super awesome. If you like this bike or any of the Qronge e-bikes, use my discount code. I'll leave a link below, and my discount code, say $50. Not only will that help me, help the channel, but most of all, it will help you. They got a good selection of e-bikes in this e-trike here. Super cool. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Love to hear what you have to say about electric bikes in general and electric trikes. To our next adventure. This is Chris from Colorado Adventure Channel. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream and hang out with my puppy dog. To our next adventure. Peace.